Time to start our tour. Maybe from this. From here we have a lot of beans. It starts from there and goes at the end of this frame. In here we have a beetroot. Well, not so great success, to be honest. We've had really dry weather and hot weather, so everything we put down from seeds, well, it's been hard for them to germinate. Mostly we have used pre-grown plants, something that we have grown ourselves, and it's been really easier to manage with them. But this is mainly beans. Here at the end and almost at the end of every frame or box, we have some kind of climbing bean. It's either rose climbing bean or just normal edible climbing bean, which makes violet color beans. These frames are L-shape. In here, more beans. In here we planted a lot of flowers. Just, hey, something for your eyes too. And some squash. We have many varieties of squashes, yellow, green, spaghetti squash, for example. Everything looks really good. Well, almost everything. Those beetroots has let me down, but there are a few. We definitely want to grow our own food, and especially those we like to eat, which really makes sense. Of course, don't grow what you are not gonna eat or you don't like. But also another reason might be the price. It's too costly to grow yourself, so it's much easier to go and buy from a local farmer, or the opposite, that those veggies are quite costly, so it really makes sense to grow them. Or that you don't get them fresh. For example, beans in Finland, I don't know why, but it seems that it's not available. You can get them from the market's freezer, but hey, it's not fresh, and we eat a lot of beans. Okay, the second one. In here we have climbing beans as well. More beans. We have some grass to give some colors and beauty. Palm kale. These are palm kale. Nice bluish color. Ice lettuces, salads, beans. In this frame, starting from there, there's some mangold, a lot of them. It's one of my favorite. I use them in pies and stews and things like that. In many ways, also with the eggs, making omelets or things like that. We have 2 chilies in the middle section, some parsley, more ice lettuces coming up. Those are something that I put those seeds into the ground in a different times to get always fresh salads from my family. In here we also have climbing beans and this radish. That's one of the earliest harvests we will get from these frames. They will be ready soon. This needs some maintenance. Continuing to the next one. In here, climbing beans, as in every box. Here is some beetroot. It's grown a lot better. I put these earlier, a lot earlier than the other frame. In here, something has happened. I've put a lot of leaf kales, green kales in here, but they don't seem to germinate. These are yellow beans. We only have yellow ones in here. Maybe I need to do something about this because they are growing too tight. I just grow the seeds in here, and also some wild birds were in here, and well, it was a bit messy. Leaf kale, squash, paprika, squash, palm kale, and some climbing beans as well. In this frame I have ziggery. I think this was red one. Some flowers, usable flowers, root cellar. That requires a lot of growing time here in Finland, so I'm quite proud of these because I have pre-grown them. Squash, some parsley, and in that frame that's all covered with winter garlic. We also have a more traditional vegetable garden behind me, and we could check that out in our next video. It's a lot of going on at the moment. Well, it seems that it always is like that. Henry is building the second deck for the terrace in front of our sauna, and a lot of things to finish up, because next Friday we have a midsummer festival called Juhannus in Finland, and that's something when family gathers together and have a great and long summer weekend. Our children will be here with us and we're gonna have a fabulous time. I hope it was nice to see this little tour, and I would love to ask you, what would you like to see about our life? Are there any topics you would like us to go through in our videos, show you something? Well, just write a comment if you do. We'll appreciate every and each one of them. Thanks for being with us in this video. Have a great week, and thank you for being here. Please subscribe our channel if you haven't, and press the like button so that we will also know if you liked this video. See you. Bye. Hey, one more thing to mention. Please follow us also on Instagram. See you there as well. Bye!